Are you
to
sure
say that.
sure
you know the person who is managing Hasaacas?
Are you sure these are the guys?
I am telling you. Eko, do you know who is managing Hasaacas now?
Pakwesi
Abua. He is in Kumasi. I know he is a banker. Whether he has resigned or not, I don't know. But he is in Kumasi and is running Sekondi Hasaacas as a virtual team. He is running the team virtually from Kumasi.
Oh, but I'm sure he has other people.
There is a guy here. The guy does not respect anything. He doesn't respect. He is called George Nitro. Oh, his name is Jordia. He is doing the day-to-day activities of the club now. How can Hasaacas not be deducted points?
Have they been deducted?
Oh, they have been deducted points. I'll come to that. George, nowadays some of the media people, as soon as they sit on radio or they write, bloggers, they write 1 or 2 stories, they think they have arrived. This guy started as the
can we not talk about
I have to talk about him. Currently
I don't want.
It seems he is running the club. I'm not attacking his personality.
Yes, so
he's started
talk about his role.
The social media hype.
No, that one shouldn't come in. Let's talk about his role in Hasaacas and whether he's doing it well or not.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about because you see,
don't talk about how he started writing and all of that.
You see why I said he doesn't respect.
That's where
at a point in time he was blaming the regional coordinating council for the woes of Hasaacas, that he has written letters for them and for the regional minister, Honorable Kobi, to fund the club and to provide certain privileges, financial privileges to the club, and they failed. So what the club is going through now, he was of the view that the regional coordinating council brought them to this state. Wow, you bring your club to this shameful level and you have the gut to blame the regional minister for not providing funds. What have you done? You, Nitro, you are running Hasaacas. Jodia, you are running Hasaacas and protests. Hasaacas are losing protests. You see, Sedan Academy, this club is it's less than 10 years, not even 5 years. I don't remember when they were formed. They won a protest against Hasaacas for fielding an unqualified player. The name of the player is Obed Aka. I can tell you that this player has scored against Ice Gold before. He has played Hasaacas and played some matches for them in the Premier League. He has played some matches for them in the first division and even in Division 2. How did Obed Aka become unqualified? When the protest was lodged, did you know what Jordia said? He said that we can defend our case. The reason I told you that this guy is arrogant and disrespectful. Now 3.3 goals have been deducted somewhere last week. When Hasaacas realized that the danger, or there is a sword of Damocles which was giving them a feeling of apprehension, Nana Beyin Ejison, Alhaji Labaran, who has been an ardent and a loyal follower of Nana Beyin Ejison, he is quite an old man. He's strong and very handsome. And then Ufuriakwa, they went to Sedan Academy executives. They were begging them left, right, center that we beg you, let these protests pass by. But the people did what? They refused. As I speak to you now, Hasaacas, they are on 4th position with 13 points. Their next game is against Future Stars, who are second on 14 points. As the requirement says, 4 clubs are to be relegated. If you look at the next 4 games of Hasaacas and you consider the teams they are playing against, Base Paradise, the team which is owned by Bismarck, they are first with 17 points. If care is not taken, Hasaacas might be relegated. In fact, even in second division, all Hasaacas want or their focus is towards what? Remaining in the second division, not to even qualify for the first division.
Oh, that's sad.
Uncle Cole,
that's sad.
When Hasaacas is playing, all these hardcore supporters like Kwamina Thompson, like Opia, they don't watch that. The Obusu brothers, that twin brothers, I don't see them any longer. It saddens my heart.
Let me get onto the phone lines. Let's invite calls. I mean, if you're a Sekondi Hasaacas supporter, we very much would love to hear from you on this. Or if you're a lover of football, especially in the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis, where we're not getting the opportunity of seeing, football week in, week out like it used to be. Very much would love to hear from you on the current state of Sekondi Hasaacas. 0577001027. Israel Fordah speaking his mind on Sekondi Hasaacas this morning. The sorry state of the club right now. You might want to also join and share what you also know about the current state with us. 0577001027. You can join as and when your call gets in. We'll
Uncle Cole, did you know that Jehovah FC they have also filed a counter protest against Hasaacas?
Wow.
Now, last season it happened that Hasaacas filed a protest against Swedru All Blacks in their last game. When Swedru All Blacks filed a counter protest, they won the counter protest. I am telling you. And Jehovah has filed a counter protest. You know what Hasaacas have been doing? When a protest is won against them, they group some few supporters, they tell them to calm down, they deceive them, and they tell them that okay, they are doing a counter protest or they have filed a counter protest against the club. They should wait and see, they win. That to cover the shame of the protest they lost. I am giving those who are managing the club. You see, Nana Beine is when he brought the club to that sorry state, he decided to sit aside and fund the club and become a faceless executive so that nobody will blame him. So they are the same old people who are causing problems to the club. They don't want to leave. What do they get? Now, Nana Beine is more focused on the women team. After realizing that place is very sweet, after realizing that they went to the Champions League and played second, that women's team, which was formed somewhere in 2003 or 2005, was formed by a man called Ben Hassan. A man called Ben Hassan. I learned there was a paperwork which made Hasaacas had 40% of the stake of the club. Now that 40% has reduced to 10% for Hasaacas. Another 45% is entering somebody's pocket. Even Yusuf Basigi used to have a 10% stake in the club. Uncle Cole,
can you authenticate that?
I am telling you, Uncle Cole.
Okay, right.
What is happening in Hasaacas?
0577001027.
Kwamina and the rest.
Okay,
please. We need your support. By my last statement,
I'm Elinam. Listening live from Racecourse. I love the show. All right, thank you very much, LNM. Lyrics, Apramdo says, good morning, the ruler. It's a fantastic, freaky, funky Friday. Sunyane is listening. Special morning to Israel, Abeku, David, Kofinti, and everyone else monitoring the show, especially the Arsenal fans. All right, Lyrics, thank you very much for your messages. If you are listening to the show, let's get to hear from you. Let's know who you are and where you are listening to the show from. You can also follow us on Facebook, Empire 102.7 FM. Yes, Israel.
My last statement. Those who are managing the club, those who are sitting on the happiness of the people of Sekondi Takoradi, we are about to rise against them. I am giving them 1 month ultimatum. If things stay the same, I promise that the club will not be in their hands. I am telling you. George Dia.
You are telling me?
Yes, to tell them. George Dia, Pakwisi Abwa, Nana Benin and the rest, Ufuriakwa. If you are still with the club, I said today's date is 31st March. I am giving you people 1 month ultimatum. If things stay the same, I promise you, Hasaacas will not be in your hands any longer. You people are virtually and completely incompetent. You people, you are doing business with the club. Nobody says don't do business, but make sure that the interest of the club is protected and it is paramount. You people, look at how far you have brought the team. Remember when we were at Melody, when the concerned supporters began their ferry, we thought that these people were doing agenda against the management. I was not even in support until I realized that these people had a point in whatever they were alleging. Some have died and gone. Some are still alive. We cannot sit down and watch on for Sekondi Hasaacas to be torn into pieces, to be ripped off, to be shortchanged. Look at Sky FC, a club
making inroads
that was formed barely 6 years ago. Look at the inroads they are making.
They are about to join the Premier League.
Is this not a shame?
Honorable Wilson Atta, and
at the appropriate time, I will come to 11 Wise. I also have a dossier.
Oh, okay, because
what is
because somebody just sent a message and said that good morning, hope you guys are doing good. Your day is going as planned. Please talk about 11 Wise as well, because it is nothing to write home about.
Yes, okay. Aquila FC has also won a protest against 11 Wise. I will talk about that one later.
Okay.
As for 11 Wise, their problem is like Bambara beans. When you eat it, by all means, something will happen. When you don't eat it too, you know what will happen? You get attracted to it every day. They are also in a sorry state.
Okay, you are joining us on Facebook. Yes, you can do that. Empire 102.7 FM, and join us there and share your thoughts on the issue. I can see.
I hope I didn't talk with emotions. I wanted to calm down and address the issue.
Yes, but I told you to
because
calm down,
I was emotionally charged before sitting down.
Okay.
But I think by the power of the Holy Spirit and by your good counsel, yes, the book of Proverbs exhorts us to pay heed to good counsel and to walk with people in the company of good counsels. Thank God that I heeded to your advice.
Yes.
But like I said, Jodia, I know there's a cartel within the media. Those, I don't say small boys, these latter-day saint media boys who have been blogging and who sat on Radio 3 and 2 years ago, they think they have arrived. They are small boys. When you talk about Wise and Hasaacas, they sit somewhere and they write and they throw tantrums. Hey, if you think you are a man and you have balls,
so
address
if after 1 month nothing changes at Hasaacas, what would you do?
I am saying that I will rise against them. I am telling you, the club will be giving back to the supporters. It is a process.
You take the club from there and
rising against them. It could be demonstration. It could be a writing of articles. It could be editing. But when persuasion,
but not violence.
Oh, not violence.
Okay.
As for me, some people say peace is just an away name. They are for violence. But for me, I am not for violence. I am for peace. But when they speak, God said that I am for peace. But when I speak, I am for they are for war.
She turned and said to me,